That is either a comb over of 7 hairs that are lined up right here that he just straps over like Homer Simpson, okay? Or it is a shadow cast from an indention that he has in his head. What this man before you has done. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and just give you a bit of a rundown on what had happened here. so, so this man in the blue, okay, um, he's a grown ass man. One of those the type of grown ass man who never left his parents' house, and was like to play around on his games and stuff. And it's he got to the ripe age of 30 or 40 or so or whatever. And he still was just in there doing nothing, doing a whole bunch of just tons and tons of nothing. And so his parents started to get on him, get the fuck out of my house. You need to get a job, But this boy, sorry, man, here he had a habit, an addiction, if you will. And his addiction is like in nowadays, if he was free now at times, would have been OnlyFans. He had addiction to one of those. He was obsessed with this one in particular. And he had it in his mind that this was his girlfriend, honey. This my woman. You know what I'm saying? I know I pay for her attention, but this is my woman. This is my, I'm going to marry her. I'm going to put it down and make her want to marry me. Because he lived in delusional land. And so he was stealing from his parents, running their credit cards up thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on some sneaky shit. He would, steal the credit card numbers and run their shit up. I think they put him out of the house, I believe. But he still had his addiction and he want some money, he needs some money. Okay. So he can pay for this here habit. So this man who sits before us, he come up with a bright idea. I guess he wants some insurance money or something because he annihilated his family. I think all that was left was one brother who happened to be at work at his actual fucking job while this man was doing what he was doing. So they get him in the interrogation room. Here's where we are. They done already talked to the living brother, so they already got an idea about this boy. Sorry, man. But they're asking him questions, pretending not to know shit, like good cops do. Like a good detective would, okay? Playing dumb, pretending to be their friend and sympathetic. Oh, this is terrible. What doesn't happen. But the funny thing about this is, where we're going to pick up into this, okay, because this thing was for 4 hours. I think this is only half of it, too. This is a 4-hour long, at least this one investigation thing. So I put it to the point right where he's been in there talking. They done brought him in. Now keep in mind now, they done brought him in. Hey, Amanda. And it's asking him all these questions and da-da-da-da-da. But supposedly, he don't even know his parents is dead yet. He don't even know. Ain't nobody told him yet. Supposedly. He knows because he did it. But as far as him being brought in here, they haven't said why he's here. They haven't even said it's about his parents. They haven't said anything. They brought him into an interrogation room, asked him an hour's worth of fucking questions. At no point does he say, why am I here? What is this about? Nothing. They literally have to bring it up. Like, do you want to know why you're here? Like, we done asked you all this stuff about your family and da-da-da-da. You're in an investigation room and you ain't got nothing to say. You ain't curious at all about what has happened here?
Like I told you.
Access to anything, you mean what?
Like, anything to defend myself. Like I
The guns in the
sold
house?
all my guns.
You told us. Does Cody have guns in the house?
He does, but they're like locked up somewhere.
Dad have guns in the house?
Again, yeah, but they're locked up somewhere.
And you don't have access to them?
I don't even have a house key. I don't have a house key. I don't have any keys to the doors inside the house. All I had was my car key. That's all that he gave me.
And that night when you argued with your father and you said he grabbed your shirt and pulled you off the couch, did he do anything else to you physically?
No. No, he didn't, like, pursue it anymore. He was just...
Did you tell Cody that he acted that
No.
way towards you?
No, I didn't.
Cody had no idea that there was a heated, physical, just the argument.
Oh, he just got finished lying and telling them that his dad was abusive and threatened him and said he was going to hurt his mom. This is all, of course, just the cover for the fact that they're all dead.
And that you needed to get
Right.
out because you were talking to this girl.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We've come and talked to you.
Okay.
You rode up here voluntarily with us to talk to us. Why do you think we're having this conversation?
I honestly don't know, but I'm pretty freaked out at this point because, you know, it's, I mean, I know, like, how the situation was when I left, and, you know, I thought that it was weird to begin with that I hadn't gotten any
He looks like a good actor.
communication whatsoever. I mean, like I had told you, my brother, Cody, the last time, when I was away from the house, that he was the one who outreached to me via email, because, again, I didn't have my phone or anything like that. I mean, I thought that it was weird, but I had just been kind of putting it out of my mind, thinking, okay, you had to go to work, or they're busy, or something.
When you were in your room, the hotel room, hanging out, watching TV?
No, I didn't turn on the TV. I had on just, like, music in the background, just kind of helped me go to sleep.
Are you sure about that? Because the hotel, it's weird, and I didn't know this. I used to travel a lot for work. They can tell, because of the TV, every channel you've been on when the TV is turned off. Because I guess they have a problem. Yeah, I guess they have a problem with people stealing from that.
Oh, wow.
So those things are well monitored, even though it looks like a cheap generic.
I never even touched the TV remote. I didn't turn on that TV at all. I was just using my service to, like, watch YouTube initially, and then
YouTube, hey.
and then I
you were
checked.
using the service to check things.
Right.
So
Yeah.
there'll be a history of everywhere you went on it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Janine. Hello,
As
Janine.
a child, we're told the truth always is the best thing to do. Correct.
Correct.
You agree with it?
Yeah.
And accidents happen, and things in the heat of the moment, things happen that we wish hadn't happened. But I do it myself sometimes. My kids will make me so aggravated, I'll snap at them and then walk away and say, wow, I wish I would not have done that. That was not very adult of me to snap at my child for something. Yes, they're wrong, but I should be the adult and not snap at them.
Right.
Tell me what you think, because I can tell I've done this for a long, long time, and I read people, the way they act, and the way they talk to me,
Tell
and the
them,
way they answer
officer.
questions. There's something you want to tell us. I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your body language,
Can you
and
see
just
it now?
the way you act. Now's the time. Now's the time. If there's something you want to get off your chest and give us an explanation of what's bothering you, now is the exact time to do it. And I'm giving you that opportunity right now to tell me something you want to get off your chest. It's there. I can see it in your face. I can see it in your eyes.
Kept out about that night.
You're upset about it. You've been that since we've talked to you. I can see there's something been bothering you. Even though I don't know you from Adam's house, can't you see things in people that something's really bothering this guy? It's not that.
I'm going to tell you this right now. That's clearly a lie, because this dude has no emotions, no facial expressions, no nothing. I mean, clearly it's a lie. They're supposed to tell that lie. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you barking up the wrong tree, because I'm sure that this guy knows that he ain't got no fucking expression. Okay? I'm sure he is someone who is aware of this. Okay?
That, I spent a bunch of money I shouldn't have on this girl. So be it. You did. It's over with. Money can be made back. Something's bothering you.
So he said, what you talking about, this girl? That is my woman you were talking about. We gonna be married whenever I meet her, or she, becomes a real person. We gonna be together forever. Okay? I'm gonna have to pay her through our whole relationship. And then, probably through our marriage, if I can pull that off. But still, she will be mine. Okay? I may have to share her for sure. But
I'm just worried about what
you worried
is
about?
all transpiring from this.
I think at this point right now, to be honest with you, Grant, you know what it is. It's in your eyes. Your eyes
It's in your
is the
eyes.
view to your soul, and it's in your eyes. People don't believe it. Like I
Napoleon
told you out there in the
Dynamite.
car, did I not tell you? You may not like what I say, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth every time, because I can walk in front of anybody in God and say, I don't care. I told him the truth.
And we usually know answers before we ask it.
No, that's fucking right.
Me and Eva knew everything before we asked you the questions. Now's the time to come to Jesus, be honest, because you're holding something back.
You're
I
like,
can see it in
Jesus,
your
who's
eyes.
that?
People don't believe that the police
Who's
will
this
help you,
Jesus
but
guy?
we
You
are
a
actually
witness?
here to help you with.
You're like, who is this Jesus fella you're talking about? Is that is that the guy from across the street? I thought he was watching me.
Issues you may have. I think something happened, and you don't want to
Hey,
tell
Jennifer.
us. But right now is the time to get it off your chest. And I really wish you would, because it will make you feel better in the end.
Yeah, gonna make you feel better.
I
Just
genuinely don't have anything else that I can say about the night or the periods of time afterwards.
There's only one opportunity.
It's like, I don't have anything to say. I thank you for trying to give me the time, but I'm good. I'm good. I know it's gonna give me nightmare. Ain't that weird? That's about the strangest situation you got. You gotta call it a situation. That's the craziest situation you got going on there. Like this little tan strap that goes across the top. Like, is that a comb over? Is that hairs that he pulled from here, pulled over there, or is that just like shadow cast? Like, does he have like that peanut thing, and so in the indention it's a shadow? Like I can't really tell. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the two though, for sure. That is either a comb over of 7 hairs that are lined up right here that he just straps over like Homer Simpson, okay? Or or it is a shadow cast from an indention that he has in his head, because his head is shaped like that of which someone with a peanut head would have. It's kind of does seem kind of like that. So it could be one of the two things. I don't know which one. Put it down and make a one to marry me.
Make that good impression.
Yeah, it's a comb over,
And
tam
if
tam.
we've done something we shouldn't have done, you fess up. You
Chris
caught your
with a
hand
K,
in
hey
the
boo.
you do it.
How you doing, Pumpkin?
Now,
Was there anything else that happened at the house that you didn't tell us, that you've left out, or we haven't asked you, that would be of importance? Or during the time that you drove around for those few hours?
Hey, Deborah.
Did you ever really go back to the house that you haven't told us about?
Yeah, that head looks...
something that happened that caused you to defend yourself.
No, because again, it's like I didn't have any means to defend myself. I mean, I didn't.
Well, we know from talking to that there's weapons in the house.
Right.
We know that to
there
be
it is,
to
a
be
pharmacist.
a fact.
There you go.
Something happened that caused you to defend yourself. Whether you had anything or not, you found something to defend yourself with.
Jared, you wrong for that. Jared said, I bet he has carpal tunnel. And he's in here with his hands all crossed like this. If I don't move like this, then they can't read my body language. You know what I'm saying? If I stand real still, maybe I can pass through the time-space continuum. Okay? This dude was a straight psychopath. But check this out. This is what brought him to my thingy right now. Apparently, recently they have like some video recordings from him in jail, in prison. Like, his trial's been done. Him in prison, and he's on the phone, still trying to get a hold of this same fucking girl. Like, this pretend fucking girlfriend he got, okay? He's still somehow paying for these phone calls, and so that he can speak to this bitch. Like, this is what he doing. And it sounds so gross. The calls, they're so weird. He's calling her from prison. I can show you what I saw, and then maybe y'all can help me fucking figure it out, okay?
All right, Sylvia.
Look at me. I am.
Well, this part is when he was out free and he did the call. It's going to do this first and then it'll do that part, okay?
I'm outside going to check the mail. And I'm asking you if you can please, pretty please, send me one of your videos. I love it so much when you just send them to me. Yeah, I don't like buying your stuff. It makes me feel weird. Could you please send me one though? Hi, my precious little kitty. I just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking about you and that I miss you very much. And I can't wait to hear you soon. And everything about you just makes me so happy. And I just love you with all my heart, baby. You make me very desperate too for you. And I just want you with everything that I am. And I'll protect you always. And I'll love you if I've ever. So just know that I'm always thinking of you. And that I always desire you with everything that I am. I love you. If you haven't realized, I'm always thinking of you, sweetheart. You're always on my mind. You're the most important thing on my mind. I just can't wait to hear you. And I can't wait to see you again. I want so many more pictures and videos, and this is just amazing that I get to see you like this, those beautiful little nipples that I just want to suck and bite on. I can't wait, baby. I can't wait to feel you. I miss you, and I love you.
And there you go. So what do you think? That's what I was talking about, okay? Mama ain't just make it up.